Hey guys, and welcome to episode 4 of Subjective Movie News, where we give you our opinion on everything movie related. My name is Rony.
And my name is Jesse.
And today is kind of a special episode. There's only like 2 news pieces, but they're humongous.
Okay.
There was the Warner Brothers Justice League set visit. And then there was Sony Pictures Animations, and several announcements, and we're just gonna cover 2 main ones. But let's start with Justice League.
Yes, let's.
Justice League. Okay, so this week Warner Brothers invited dozens of reporters to the set of Justice League. Collider made a great article of everything they saw at the set, and we're going to pick a few points and delve into it a little bit more.
All right. So wait, actually, before I let you start. As you guys know, the link to the article and everything will be in the description. So if we ever have a link or pictures or anything like that, it's always going to be in the description. All right, sorry, I just wanted to point that out.
That's I agree. So, let's first start with the synopsis. So the synopsis goes: fueled by his restored faith in humanity and inspired by Superman's selfless act, Bruce Wayne enlists the help of his newfound ally, Diana Prince, to face an even greater enemy. Together, Batman and Wonder Woman work quickly to find and recruit a team of metahumans to stand against this newly awakened threat. But despite the formation of this unprecedented League of Heroes, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Cyborg, and The Flash, it may already be too late to save the planet from an assault of catastrophic proportions. So,
okay,
that sounds
it sounds
badass.
awesome.
That sounds badass.
That's the official synopsis for the movie.
Yes,
like the thing that's gonna be like on the back of the DVD or whatever.
I guess you could go with that.
All right, cool. It definitely sounds interesting. It's gonna be awesome to see Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Cyborg, and the Flash. It's gonna be awesome. But what type of assault of catastrophic proportions do you think they're talking about?
So, I think they're gonna go with the whole apocalypse, doomsday.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, not doomsday, dark side.
Okay.
And I know that they're gonna introduce a few things from dark side's whole story and villains from there. The best part of this is that line where they say Batman, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, Aquaman, and the Flash. For me, that gave me so much goosebumps actually hearing their names together. Like, we're finally gonna see them in the big screen.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the Avengers and Marvel, but for heroes, I prefer the Marvel heroes. But as a team, Justice League hands down, defeats them for me. They're the balance between all the heroes, and I like that. With Justice League, they keep for the most part the core heroes.
The core superheroes. Yeah.
Once in a while they switch it, but not as much as the Avengers, where there's always new ones and new ones, new ones all the time. They're catching up to that part in the film right now. We have the new Avengers like they did in Civil War.
Yeah.
But that's my favorite is the Justice League, and to finally hear their names out. They're definitely missing Green Lantern and Superman.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, right. But it's really
still the core Justice League.
Oh man,
it's still the Justice League.
The Justice League, and they said the name is gonna be called the Justice League. There's no
the name of the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's perfect.
That's it. They're not gonna add nothing like Dawn of Justice or like they did with Batman.
But I mean, Dawn of Justice could have been like Dawn of Justice League.
I know why
or
they
something
did
similar.
But it was just too much Batman v Superman.
It should have been Batman versus Superman.
I know that's
everyone refers it to as Batman,
and the movie should have been just Batman versus Superman, and they added all these things with the Justice League, which I think they could have.
I guess they could have saved it a little bit. I guess they wanted to foreshadow towards the Justice League. Movie
well, they kind of had to. They had this whole plan with what they're doing. They're trying to do the catch up.
But they didn't do it that much. I mean, the only thing we really saw was the hidden files. Mm-hmm. And that was with the Cyborg and the Flash and Aquaman as well. Mm-hmm. They didn't really hint towards the actual formation of the Justice League. If you don't know comics and you don't know superheroes like that, you wouldn't have come out of that movie thinking, okay, so they're all gonna team up and make the Justice League.
That's true. I agree. I think that for me they actually did add a little too.
Okay.
Well, at first I did. Now I'm hearing all the reports of the new Ultimate Edition, which is pretty much like the director's cut
extra
of Batman v
video,
Superman.
extra footage and all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
30 whole minutes.
Wow, that's.
And I'm actually hearing that it actually helps the film out. It makes it a lot more. Watchable.
Actually, I heard that like Ben Affleck was saying that they cut a lot of Batman stuff out.
They did, yeah.
And it
Batman,
essentially
Superman.
Changed the way he portrayed Batman, right?
Okay. Yeah. And there was a lot of just scenes in Batman vs Superman where it just felt like there's something more to it, and we're never told. And now, what I'm hearing is we're gonna get that. We're gonna get all that stuff.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. So yeah, the synopsis and the best. What I also like is the line where it says that Bruce Wayne has his faith in humanity restored. You know, so for like I like what Zack Snyder's doing in Man of Steel, and a lot of people hated it. Superman kills General Zod at the end.
Okay.
Right? A lot of people hated it. They're like, "Oh, Superman doesn't die," but
Superman doesn't kill.
Superman doesn't kill. So Zack Snyder was, he explained that he wanted to kind of show why Superman doesn't kill, and that's why he actually killed before.
Superman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which was General Zod. So now he has a reason not to kill.
Sort of a sympathy.
Top of that, yes. And on top of that, it was his last, race. The last person that he could relate to was General Zod. That was it. And he killed him.
Okay.
So he definitely has, that sympathy, that regret of killing, and he'll never kill again. So I think with this whole Batman versus Superman in the films, when he was branding them and all.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's getting his faith restored in humanity. You get me? And he's
adding sort of like a backstory.
Now it explains why he really doesn't go back to being the true superhero he is. Not using guns, not killing people, and all that stuff. He's getting it back, because of Superman's, sacrifice. Which, I mean, if you haven't seen the film, I don't know why you're listening to us, because it's been 3 months.
We did a spoiler cast.
We did.
So it's okay. I think
definitely check out.
First podcast was the spoiler cast.
Yeah, it was. It was. So yeah. All right. So now the article in Collider was written by Steve Weintraub, which I kind of admire. He's editor and chief editor there, and I like the way he writes. He gets straight to the point. He explains it, and he's never said something that doesn't come out right, that doesn't come out true.
Yeah, you actually linked me to the article, and I was reading it, and I was pretty surprised. Not surprised, but I was pleased at how well it was written. Yeah. Everything was pointed out in sort of like bullets.
Yeah, the seven.
It was just really well written.
Yeah. After we go through all these bullets, we're not gonna get through all of them. We just picked out a few. Definitely check out the article.
Yes.
Because he goes really in depth.
Very in depth.
Very in depth. Well, he just points it out. He points out several stuff. We're gonna go more in depth into those points that he did. There's gonna be. I decided to choose seven for the core 7 of the Justice League.
Oh, all right.
So it's gonna be a little.
I didn't get that actually.
Fun. Yeah,
looking over your notes, but that's pretty clever. But you chose 8 though, you bastard.
Well, one of them is the synopsis. One of them is the synopsis. It doesn't count.
So it doesn't count. Okay, all right.
Right.
My bad. I take that back.
Thank you. All right. So the first one, who we're gonna make it out to? I
don't know. It's you. You're the.
Come on. You choose. You choose the first one. All right. I'll say Aquaman. Let's pick this one out. No, let's pick it out for Superman. Why not? Superman. First one. Superman.
Well, okay.
He sacrificed his life.
Yeah.
Let's make it out for Superman. So this first one. So this is what
one of the
Steve.
points.
Yeah, this is how he wrote it. So even though when Warner Brothers announced Justice League, it was talked about as 2 parts. The production is acting like Justice League is one movie. Deborah Snyder said it's not a 2-part movie. Deborah Snyder is Zack Snyder's wife, and she's also a huge, executive producer.
Okay.
She's produced since Man of Steel. So, that that really gives me relief. You know,
so it's gonna be one part.
Yeah, it's gonna be focused as one movie.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Which I definitely like that because did you see Hunger Games Mockingjay? You never seen it in the Hunger Games. No, That's
sorry.
not your type of movie.
It's not my type of movie. I'm sorry.
It's not mine either.
Sorry, not sorry.
But yeah, I didn't like that movie. I didn't like it because it ended with not even a cliffhanger. It didn't have an ending. It just ended. Okay. And we just have to watch.
You just wait until the next one comes
the next
out.
one to see it. They made it feel like a
TV show sort of ending. Okay, the episode
like
ending of an episode.
You know, and it's not like we're gonna get the next episode next week.
Next week, yeah, you have to wait like
we're gonna get a year. And
years.
I know we wait a year between seasons or about several months.
I mean, you have a season finale.
But no, but like. You get a whole season of character development and backstory to explain it. So I'm fine, waiting a whole several months for the next season. But with the Mockingjay, when they did that, I hated it. So I was afraid they were gonna do it when they announced it's gonna be part 1 and part 2, that they're gonna do that whole thing again. But no, it's gonna have an ending. It's gonna be a true whole film.
Yeah.
And I love.
Would you rather it just be a longer film? Instead of 2 parts? If you had to choose.
I don't always think of longer film makes the film better,
right?
Yeah. For instance, I'm hearing Batman vs Superman, the longer film is better.
Yeah.
But if he would have filmed it like it was shorter, it could have been better too. Especially comedies. Comedies, I think the perfect mark is 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Okay.
If it's longer, I notice it usually fails.
Okay.
It gets too much,
Never noticed
it stretches it out too much and they have too much
story,
scenes. All I want to do is laugh. I don't want to know about this guy. Right. All I want to do is laugh.
Yeah.
So I don't think I wouldn't want it longer. I just want Zack Snyder to film it and try to make it fit under 2 hours and 30 minutes because by 2 hours, I need to use the bathroom.
I was just gonna say, like after like 2.5 hours, you start to like not just lose focus, but just
you could, that's true. So yeah, all right. Next one, who are we gonna make it out to?
Batman. Well,
actually, no, I got a specific one for Batman.
Okay, yeah, I had a feeling, so I was gonna let you choose. You
all
wrote the
right.
notes.
You could pick any other one except Batman.
This guy.
Come on, pick one.
Let's go with Cyborg.
Cyborg. Okay, so this one goes out to Cyborg. There you go, Cyborg. The movie. All right, so this is how he said it. The movie's MacGuffin are the 3 mother boxes, and a MacGuffin is like in films is like a specific device. It's like the Infinity Stones in Marvel.
Okay.
Get it? So
okay.
The movie's MacGuffin are the 3 mother boxes and who controls them. There are 3 and they belong to mankind, the Amazonians, and in Atlantis with Aquaman and his people. The film will help to explain the mother boxes by offering some sort of history lesson.
Okay, good, because I have no idea what a mother box is.
Yeah, a lot of people don't.
I was even asking you, I was like, what is a mother box?
I just know a little piece of it, which I know they also call it like a boom tube, and you could use it to travel between Earth and Apocalypse. So that's how Darkseid gets to Earth quick and does his stuff.
Yeah,
and he could send his his minions and stuff. But yeah, that's it's cool that they're I won't consider copying it, but they're doing something like the Infinity Stone, something for the group to look forward together.
Okay.
And they'll probably be selling that. I could see that as a toy.
Yeah, I definitely could see
like, here's a mother box. You could use it as
whatever it's supposed to look like.
Yeah, it's a box.
Or even those stones too.
The stones.
And with the gauntlet and everything.
But I could see the mother box being sold more like as storage or something like that.
Yeah, that's cool. Like for the niche type of thing.
Yeah.
But actually, before you continue, you're saying they belong to mankind. So who actually? Do you have an idea?
No.
Of who had? Okay.
No, I think that's their goal. They gotta try to find it.
it.
Even the Amazonians, I think they won't even know where it is.
Okay. Do you think Aquaman would know where his is?
The way it says with in Aquaman? Atlantis, yeah, I think they will.
So he will have an idea.
Yeah.
Do you think he'll introduce everyone to it?
I don't know Aquaman yet. I don't know what kind of character he's gonna be in the Justice League, so right. I can't say. But Diana Prince, Wonder Woman, she would be the type. Because she's kind of leading.
Okay.
She's leading with Batman. I'm glad they're using her because she's a major part of
Yeah,
the
she
core
is.
seven.
Yeah, yeah.
Her, Batman, and Superman.
Yes.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. Next one, I'm gonna make it out to the Flash.
I was gonna say the Flash.
The Flash. All right, so Steppenwolf is the villain, but they haven't closed on the actor's contract yet, so they couldn't reveal on who will be playing him.
Steppenwolf.
From what I know, he is an uncle or related to Darkseid.
Okay.
And he is villainous.
Okay.
He's powerful, and I've seen some pictures of him. I'll post it up. He looks menacing. Like
nice.
You do not want to mess with him. He has a hammer. He doesn't look as bulky as Darkseid.
Yeah.
But he has a hammer, which a long staff hammer, and it looks like he'll just destroy stuff. Nice. And he has like a nice helmet with horns.
Cool.
He looks like he'll cause some chaos.
Very like Nordic.
Yeah. And they also said that if you look at the article, that they're gonna explain some of the mother boxes with some mythology with Zeus.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
And Wonder Woman kind of revolves around all that Greek stuff, mythology. Yeah.
All right. Actually, before I let you continue, what was I gonna say? I was gonna ask you, who's gonna be playing Darkseid? Do we know yet?
I don't think we know that either.
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
I think, I don't know. Who would you like to play?
Oh, that's a great question.
Because Josh Brolin's playing Thanos, and Thanos is kind of, similar to Darkseid.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's see. Who could I pick?
Who would you pick? Because I
pick?
you're
I would like.
guy.
I mean, he has good relationships with Warner Brothers, so I'd pick Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy's big.
He would be a pretty cool villain. Yeah.
And for Steppenwolf, I was actually thinking about it. I would like Idris Elba.
I don't know who that is.
Idris Elba, he was he was the A-Team. No, the Losers. Sorry, not the A-Team. The Losers. He was in he was in Thor. He plays the guy with the Bifrost that could shoot Thor into Earth.
Huh. No,
Idris Elba? No, Idris Elba?
No.
I'll post it up.
I'll look it up later.
If no one knows, I'm gonna have a picture of him on. But yeah, and just backtracking a bit, I'm glad they're gonna do that history lesson, and I think they're gonna do it kind of like Lord of the Rings style, with the beginning they kind of explain the ring and the origin of it, so I think they're gonna do something like that with the mother boxes and kind of explain to the audience, look, this is important to the whole.
Oh yeah, definitely. They have to make that
yeah,
part.
They gotta
They have to bring the mother boxes across as an important thing if they wanted to have a role in the movie.
Agreed. Okay, so number 4, sorry. Green Lantern.
All right.
Green Lantern. By the way, who would you like as Green Lantern? Or do you know the different Green Lanterns?
No, I don't know the different.
There's Hal Jordan, the original.
Yeah.
That what's his name? Ryan Reynolds played.
Okay.
There's what's his name? Jon Stewart. Guy Gardner, and I can't remember who else. But yeah, okay. So, anyways, the fourth one is Justice League is about the purpose of being a hero. Batman was hit hard by the death of Superman, and he feels like he didn't honor him while alive. He wants to make it up to him, and also protect the planet from an incoming threat. So again, it kind of shows, that he kind of blames himself for Superman's death, not being on point, being 100%, being lost with all this. Everyone turns bad. Why shouldn't I? Why should I stay good? I
mean, he had his own personal problems too. It's not problem, but he had his own personal issues that he was going to. He can't. Even when the Batman versus Superman started out, he was branding the enemies and all that stuff. He was going through stuff.
He was.
And then it took Superman dying for him to realize, there's good people out there.
Yeah.
And it's worth being good.
Mm-hmm. Like, not just good people, but there's this guy that he's not even
would
human.
Give himself up
for another race.
Exactly.
He doesn't,
and even a race that doesn't even treat him like he's
he's part of them. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Damn, man. They're making me sad. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that they're developing, Batman more and stuff. Fifth one, Junkie XL is doing the score without Hans Zimmer.
Damn.
Yeah, I know.
You didn't dedicate this number, just so you're saying.
Okay, I'll
Just so
give
you
it
know.
to Aquaman.
Do
Aquaman.
we?
I
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
give it to
okay.
Aquaman yet.
All right.
Aquaman, you getting this one, right? This is one of my favorite pieces, so Aquaman's getting it. All right. No, you know what? Nah, forget it.
Too late
Aquaman
now.
took it already.
Continue.
Yeah, I know. All right, so yeah, at first I was a little sad
This is all you. I don't
because,
know.
but I told you what a big fan I am of Hans
Yes,
Zimmer.
I know that. Yes.
You know, I was like, oh no, Hans Zimmer's not coming back. But then I was like, wait, I remember him saying why, and it was pretty much he said it a little like around March, and he said he was done with he retired from superhero business.
Oh, wow.
From superhero business. But yeah, he's done. You know, he worked on The Dark Knight. He worked on Man of Steel. He even worked on Amazing Spider-Man 2. Wow. I know, man. But you know, so I'm like, no, he's leaving. No more of his score. So the main thing, one of the things I loved about Man of Steel was the score. And it continued to Batman vs Superman. So I was afraid now it might not continue.
Yeah.
But hearing Junkie XL is gonna do it gives me a little hope.
Okay.
Because Junkie XL worked with him on Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Worked with Hans Zimmer.
him, yeah, Hans Zimmer.
Okay.
Worked with Hans Zimmer on Batman vs Superman. I believe that might be it. But
So he kind of has an idea of his style,
and hopefully
can
he'll
add
let
his
him.
own, but continue.
Because
same sort of
I don't
style.
think. I don't know how the scores go if the rights are given to the studio or if the composer keeps the rights. I think it does go to the studio.
I would say
but
so,
most of
too.
But most of the time, the studio like kind of understands like how like an importance the music is to the composer.
Of course, yeah.
So if the composer says no, I don't want you to use it, and the composer usually works with the studio a lot,
Yeah.
they'll be like, okay, we won't use it for you.
Respect that. Yeah.
Hans Zimmer has been working with Warner Brothers for a long time. He worked with him in Inception. I think it was Warner Brothers. I'm not sure. Inception he did. Interstellar he did. Like I said, the Dark Knight trilogy.
whole trilogy,
All
yeah.
Christopher Nolan films. Batman vs Superman, Man of Steel, Warner Brothers films. So if he does say, I don't want you to use it, they'll most likely respect it.
Pull it,
I
okay.
hope he doesn't though.
Yeah.
And he lets Junkie XL use it. And I think it's possible. I was talking to my brother about it. He said he doesn't think it will happen, but they did it in Superman Returns. So the original Superman films, John Williams did the music. He composed it, and then John Ottoman did Superman Returns, a 2006 film, which a lot of people don't like. I actually love it, but a lot of people don't like it. So, he actually let you continue the film. Da 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 da.
Oh, okay.
Da da da. Right. So, I think it might be possible, and it gives me hope that Junkie XL is working on. Junkie XL also worked on the Deadpool. He worked on what else? He actually started off with video games. And fun fact, he worked on the first Forza
Motorsport
Xbox.
Wow, that's cool.
He did it. He did also Need for Speed. Not Underground. What's it called? Sport.
Hot Pursuit?
No. It's the one where you like a rank, like you rank up in street level. So Pro Street.
Okay.
Yeah. So he did that one, which Pro Street was one of my. After Underground, it was one of my favorites. After Underground 2, which is your favorite?
Need for Speed?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not talking about Horizon. Horizon's left alone.
Oh no, I know that. Yeah, Need for Speed wise, probably. I would have to say one of the reboots of like either Rivals or Hot Pursuit that came out a little while ago.
Rivals.
Even though I kind of bad talked Rivals, it was still pretty good.
Yeah.
But going back into the days of Need for Speed, Most Wanted was beautiful.
Oh yeah, I
Need for
forgot
Speed
about
Most
that one.
Wanted. Need for Speed Carbon was okay. Hot Pursuit was beautiful. Like the original Hot Pursuit, and Underground was just amazing.
Yeah,
and another one that most people didn't not that didn't know, but I think it was Shift, Need for Speed Shift or something, and it was like pro racing,
it was like
almost
I didn't like it. Actually,
it was almost like.
You like that one?
Like sim racing, like a simulator racing.
Oh, wow.
And I actually really liked it when it came out. Yeah, I thought it was really good.
Right.
I think two versions of it came out. Like two, like a sequel came out.
Okay. Cool.
Little gaming news there.
All right, so this one is going out to Wonder Woman, and it says Justice League is going to appeal to a younger audience. Snyder went on to say Justice League is much more inclusive. I think also you have these two very young characters, Flash and Cyborg, and they're definitely lighter. I think they're going to appeal to a younger audience.
And I definitely get that because with the younger characters, you're not gonna have the superhero or whatever they're calling them be as gritty and as much as Batman or Superman. Someone who has gone through much more in their life would be.
True. Like they're gonna give it a little light into the movie.
Yes, yeah.
And that's one
little
thing
innocence
that a lot of people didn't like from Batman versus Superman. It was that was just too dark. And also, Deborah Snyder also said that Batman vs Superman is actually the darkest the cinematic universe will ever get.
Oh,
so pretty much we went.
I actually liked it though.
Yeah, the dark stuff.
Yeah,
I didn't that much.
Okay,
like I wanted it if it was a Batman film, yes, but it was
having
Superman's too, and it just felt a little too dark, for Superman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but yeah, they went over that. They're done with the whole so dark stuff, and now it's gonna be much more lighter. And I have a feeling like Cyborg and the Flash are gonna be like their Spider-Man. You know what I mean?
Especially they're gonna be like the fun, always cracking jokes and shit.
But yeah, if there's this whole scene that happened in the set visit that the reporters were able to see, and Steve Weintraub actually explains it in the article. And I don't want to get into it because it's spoilers. It wasn't a spoiler for me. You guys, just read up on it. I don't think it's a spoiler. But if some people are very touchy, even more than me, and I'm pretty touchy with it. So you read up on it. It's really cool, and you'll kind of get the idea what kind of Flash Ezra Miller will be portraying. So it's pretty cool. Next and the final one, we'll go to Batman. So this is what Steve Weintraub wrote. On being an executive producer and what it means. By the way, he was promoted to executive producer.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was a pretty big deal. And I'll explain that in a bit. But Affleck said it's because he's directing one of the upcoming DC movies, which is Batman.
So I'm going to guess this one is going to be out to Batman.
I already said it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wasn't paying attention.
But yeah. In Justice League, quote, this is what Affleck says now. The world's greatest detective aspect of Batman is more present in this story than it was in the last one, which was Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
And will probably be expanded upon further in a Batman movie that I would do. I think all the great Batman stories are at their heart detective stories.
Yes.
And then on his solo Batman movie, Affleck says that he doesn't want to start filming until he has a script that's 100% ready to go because he says, I've been on the end of things when you make movies when you have a script that's not good yet and it doesn't pan out. He says they're currently working on it, but he's not finished. Okay. So for the first part, he's executive producer. That's really good, especially since he's directing the Batman film.
His solo Batman.
Yeah, his solo Batman film. Because, Zack Snyder, he couldn't...
Has too much to do, basically.
Well, no, not that. It's just that alright, so he's going to direct Batman this movie. What if he doesn't direct it in a way that Ben Affleck wants it? You get me? It's like, let's say Ben Affleck wants him to go this route.
Yeah.
And then Zack Snyder directs him a different way. Now he can't go that route unless it does, or it won't make sense. Okay. But if he's executive producer, he'll be looking at how he portrays Batman, and he'll tell him, "No, I want him to go this way. I want him to do this. I want him to say that." So like that will make sense when he makes his film, and he won't contradict his Batman in the Justice League movie directed by Zack Snyder. Yeah. So that's really good and really important.
So are we gonna see the Batman movie before?
No. Okay. So the Batman movie actually comes out in, I think, 2018. So we still got 2 years.
And when is Justice League?
It's 2017, I think. Yeah, it's coming out. I could be wrong, actually. I think Justice League is 2018. Yeah, because 2017 is Wonder Woman. Like, I don't think it comes out that quick. So I think it's 2017. I'll fact check it. I'll fact check it in a second. But I know.
And they're already recording?
For Justice League?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they get.
If it's 2018, that's pretty cool that they're already recording.
And they're actually filming. Even though they're shooting as a part 1, there's still going to be a sequel, and they said that they're shooting it back to back.
Okay, makes sense.
So that saves the money,
definitely,
and time, of course, for them and the actors.
Actors too. You don't have to have such a big, gap in their time too, so they don't look that different or anything like that.
So yeah, and then on his being where he says that he doesn't want to start filming until he has a script that's 100% ready and he's been on the other end. I'm starting to think, was Batman vs Superman ever ready?
I was just thinking that as you were saying that. I was like, huh.
Right?
What if, because of this movie, he kind of, he's kind of saying that.
Yeah, right? It makes you think maybe that's why all the scenes are like misplaced and stuff. Yeah. Right?
Who knows? I guess we would just have to wait to see Ben Affleck's solo movie of Batman.
True.
For us to see, I guess, a true sense of Batman.
And maybe
Ben Affleck's Batman.
Maybe when they interview him, he'll kind of delve into that more. Like, that movie sucked because of
maybe. Has he said anything about the movie since it came out?
He said he was disappointed. I think he was embarrassed.
Okay,
how it came out. Yeah, and I don't blame him. I mean, he's freaking directed amazing films. He's been a part of it, and he's been on a streak, and to be a part of Batman, where he's probably so excited, and then it turns out to be garbage.
Yeah,
I mean, not garbage. To his level, it's kind of garbage. Yeah. He's been putting out the Town, and then Argo.
Argo was
good, right?
Yeah.
So, it makes you just wonder what else is behind the scenes. And it's cool to kind of think about that stuff. But yeah, that's it. That was the 7th one.
Oh yeah, okay. That was all
7
of them.
All 7 of them. And if you want more, definitely click the link.
Yeah, there's a lot in the link.
There's a lot, right?
That we didn't even go over.
No way. There's so much. We'd be here all night.
Yeah, it would just be part 4 of the podcast.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, okay. So let's continue on to Sony Pictures Animations. And this is they're pretty quick. It's not that long. So a few days ago, Sony had several announcements regarding the films of Sony Picture Animations. One of the announcements revolved around Marvel's web-slinger Spider-Man. Besides the live-action film going on between Marvel and Sony, which is Spider-Man: Homecoming
and the video game.
Okay, I like that little plug-in you did. But cool. By the way, check out our Subjective Gaming News plugin. Good.
Yes.
So, anyways,
shameless plug.
Shameless plug. Sony is solely planning an animation Spider-Man movie. Originally, it was going to be directed by the Lego Movie directors Phil Lord and Chris Miller, which was great. Did you see the Lego Movie?
I did not, but I heard it was really good.
It was good. You guys check it out.
I heard it was really, really good for a Lego movie.
Yeah, man. It turned out to be great. But Sony has now announced that Bob Persichetti will make
At least I think so.
I don't know. I hope I don't butcher his name like I did with Glover.
Well,
Glover, right? No, I'm kidding. All right. Will make his feature directorial debut with this animated Spider-Man. Rumors also suggest that this film will focus on a Spider-Man other than Peter Parker, possibly Miles Morales.
Yeah. So very nice.
Is
there any other Spider-Mans?
Yeah, there are other ones. I know there's a clone of Spider-Man. There's 2099.
Yeah.
There's Noir.
Noir.
LA Noir. That's how I remember. Yeah.
Great game, by the way.
Shameless plugin.
Nah. Rockstar has to pay us for that one.
Yeah, they do.
that was fully shameful plug.
But yeah. Yeah.
That's definitely gonna be cool. To see Spider-Man animated again.
Yeah.
Definitely loved The Amazing Spider-Man. Spider-Man and Friends. With Iceman and Starfire.
That's old
Starfire?
as hell. Starfire.
Yeah, right?
I don't know.
Star something.
Star Woman. I don't
know.
know. I can't remember.
I think it's Starfire.
I know it's yellow and red. She has a star, mask. Weird as hell.
That is old. That is like 90s
That's
old.
old. And I remember the intro was Spider-Man and Friends.
Yeah.
In color.
Yes. In color.
Right? That was such a big deal.
It was.
Oh my god, yes! I can see the red and blue tights. But yeah, so yeah, it's cool. Have you seen the Ultimate Spider-Man on Disney XD? I've seen like half the first season. And
actually, I've seen one or two episodes.
Drake from Drake and Josh actually voices.
Yeah?
Yeah, Drake Bell, right? Drake Bell voices Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he does a good job.
That's
he was
cool.
actually, a lot of people wanted him.
Was it a while ago that this show came out? The animated.
Yeah, it's been going on good.
Spider-Man?
Yeah, it's on like
it's
still third or fourth season. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's doing really well. And they're going so into it where they actually now caught up to the comics, I think, and they have like
nice
Miles Morales in it.
Yeah.
And that's how I told you he's voiced by Donald Glover.
Donald Glover.
Donald Glover.
Childish Gambino.
But yeah. So what if Donald Glover?
Yes. I send you back to enunciation school, man. Sit in the speakers.
Donald Glover, man. Donald Glover voices Miles Morales.
That would be cool.
In the movie.
Yeah.
Anime movie.
In the animated movie, yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, but I mean, he's gonna be in the actual movie too.
That actually makes more sense, actually.
You're right, though.
Yeah, I'm right. So that'd be cool if they have Miles Morales, and
Childish.
it's kind of a little sad to see that Phil Lord and Chris Miller are out, because the movie was great. Yeah, they're out. Bob Perchetti. Are you listening to me?
Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna be added to it. I'm sorry.
Okay. No. Phil and Chris Miller are out. Bob Perchetti's in.
Huh.
But he did direct, which might be interesting to some people. Shrek 2. I can't remember the other one. Oh, Mulan, which is good. Mm-hmm. Tarzan.
Mm-hmm.
And one more Disney film, and I can't remember what it is.
Well, Shrek 2 is good.
Oh, Monsters and Aliens.
Oh, Monster. Okay,
yeah, that's more
Monster
recent.
versus Aliens, something like
Monster
that.
Monster and Aliens. Monsters versus Aliens. You're right. That was a weird movie.
Yeah, it was. I saw it on TV a few times, and I'm like, what the heck is going on in this movie?
I don't know. I have no idea. But I think it did well.
Did it really? I feel like any Disney movie does
well. I think animated movies do pretty well.
Yeah.
In general, because they're kids. You go in as a group most of the time, so that's a bunch of tickets going in at once, and then most of the kids want to go see it again.
Yeah.
And then the parents is like
even if it's a terrible movie, like Frozen and stuff, the kids they still want to watch it over
for you. I love Frozen.
All right, so continuing.
Let it go.
Oh God.
Let it go, man.
No, man. No. Hold on as long as you can. Never let go.
But yeah. So that's good. I mean, Perchetti's. Actually, he didn't direct though. He didn't direct those films.
Well, yeah,
he just worked in the art
it's
department.
gonna be his first time directing.
Yeah, it's his first time directing. His debut. But it's just he's worked on those films in the art department. So
okay, so he has some knowledge.
Yeah, with the art, animated stuff and all that. So yeah, and Marvel, they pick out great directors.
Yeah, we never really had a problem with any director they've chosen.
I trust them. I trust them. And Sony, Oh wait, actually I'm wrong though, because since this one is Sony's own film, Marvel's not in it.
Oh, so Marvel's not picking them out. Oh.
Yeah, actually.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So it's a little back in
Well, we'll see. I mean, when is this movie supposed to be coming out? Because they just announced that they're going to be a...
No, they didn't announce the film. They just announced Bob Perchetti.
Oh, so they didn't announce the animated film?
No, the film was actually announced a while ago. I think it's coming out in 2018. Okay. Yeah, because Spider-Man Homecoming is coming out in 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's coming out soon. Good. And I think it'll be cool. I think they should do something like with the original with the Spider-Man, the animated series that you said, the Amazing Spider-Man, and you know how they did the whole Madam Web and all the different Spider-Man.
Yeah,
they could do something cool like that.
That would be so cool.
Yeah, and get the audience, related to these different Spider-Man, and then finally bringing them onto the big screen.
Yeah,
Because that's the tricky part, getting them into the big screen. You know, the audience is gonna be like, "Who the hell is this?
Who are these Spider-Mans?" Right?
I want to see Peter Parker.
Exactly.
But when they see them animated, because they're gonna see it because of the kids.
They need to have a,
you know,
I guess,
be like,
a background story.
Well, not a background story because I think it's not gonna.
But everybody knows Peter Parker Spider-Man.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna miss. All I'm saying is like, at least you're pretty much saying at least they know their background story.
Yeah.
Because their background story, I don't think will translate to the film 100%. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But at least they'll kind of know, okay,
there's
Spider-Man,
other types of Spider-Man.
Yeah, there's other types of Spider-Man. This Spider-Man is this one, and this Spider-Man is this
for this
one.
universe and that universe.
And that's how they differentiate. So like that when they come out to the big screen, they're like, okay, I understand. These are different Spider-Man. Yeah. So that'll be cool.
Makes sense. Well, so the comics coming to the theaters,
mm-hmm.
more people who you would find that aren't like really interested into comics and stuff, they learn more about it. Like,
True.
You know, you get the whole different universes and stuff, and you know that gets explained in the movies and stuff. So you find more people getting more into it,
yes,
which is good. So I mean, to get more views, you really have to captivate the audience.
Yeah.
You know, you really have to capture that audience to make sure they want to come back for more and see the sequel to the movie.
Yep, true. And I think it's smart to make it animated because you know you're gonna get.
Like I mean, it's not gonna be that much of a big budget.
It could be,
and kids love Spider-Man.
Exactly, kids love animated and Spider-Man. Yeah. So there you go. You're gonna get all the kids. You
got
in there.
that.
You're gonna have a lot of birthday boys and birthday girls.
Exactly. Spider-Man's gonna be back in the toys.
Yep.
All of that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Damn, they getting
Toys R Us is gonna be back in Toys R Us.
Mm-hmm.
You see the little Spider-Man figures. You're gonna get the little Spider-Man, the glove web thing. I always wanted one of those things, man. Damn. Every Christmas I ask for it. Santa Claus, why you leave me hanging like that? Damn. Anyways.
Let it go.
No, man, I told you.
Let it go.
Hold on to it.
All right.
As long as you can.
All right, so along Spider-Man's announcement was also the works of an emoji.
Yo, that's it. That's end of the news. That's it. That's just going to be the movie that ends all humanity. The greatest movie of all times. An emoji movie.
But
bro, how is that even gonna work?
Dude.
Cause wait, my question is the eggplant emoji gonna be in there? Cause this is supposed to be rated PG-13. Because people don't use emojis for PG-13 uses. This is very interesting, man.
Dude, I actually
when I was reading the
show notes.
Yeah, the notes and I read that, I was just like, my reaction was just
I give up with Hollywood.
Yeah, man.
That's it.
Yeah, let's go to Bollywood.
I have a question. Would you rather see a movie of the emoji faces or a movie about Pez?
Yo, Pez, because like
you know what Pez is, right?
Yeah, the little candy dispenser.
Yeah,
right. Okay,
right,
so because I mean, you have a bunch of different types of Pez.
You have actually characters.
Flavors.
There's actually Batman Pez. There's Superman Pez.
They have the Peanuts Pez. They have a bunch of stuff. Remember one time there was actually a gun. That was Pez.
Okay,
that would be pretty cool.
So hold on, pause. Hold on.
That would be pretty cool.
Right, listen,
but in the same way, it's similar to the emojis because you still have the characters and the faces.
That's what I was just gonna say. So you hear, all right. So you're actually making a whole story behind the Pez stuff, right?
Because you can though, because it's licensed characters and all that stuff. So they already come with their story.
Okay. Why can't they do that with emojis?
I mean, that's just how is it emoji?
People were making fun of the Lego movie. They were like, they can't make a movie.
But the Lego movie
turned out good.
Yeah, but then they had the Lego games and all that stuff.
Okay, so
Lego had a background. Emojis are just used to like
people
show emotion.
Exactly. Actually, you're proving my point more. They had a whole backstory, and yet still people were making fun of it. I remember people were like, I was one of them. A Lego movie? What the hell what are they thinking of?
Damn.
What are they gonna do with a Lego movie?
Yeah, but an emoji movie,
they made
though,
it, and it turned out great.
But you can do so much with Lego, though.
How do you know you can't?
You can't. No, I mean with Lego, there's essentially infinite possibilities.
When people were laughing at the Lego movie, that's exactly the same thing they were saying. What could you do with the Lego movie?
There's not infinite possibilities with emojis.
How do you
It's
know?
literally just a smiley face, unhappy face, angry face.
No one knew the ideas they had with the Lego movie.
What possible ideas can you come up with for an Emoji movie?
The same ideas that they
No,
made with the
you
Lego
can't.
movie. Yes, it's possible. I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm just saying. But listen up. Not just is this happening. Not just is this happening. Behind the scenes, before this, there was a bidding war between
For
Sony,
the Emoji movie,
Warner Brothers, and Paramount. Could you imagine that? They were actually fighting for it.
so this movie has to be good. It has to have something already written up for it.
Well, actually, they just fought for the rights of it.
What the?
So they don't actually have a script for it. But they know there's a base, a fan base behind this.
What kind of story would you convey just using emojis? Like, I mean, it is technically all right. So I get it. It is endless with emojis, but literally, it would just be faces just popping up on the screen. Like,
I don't know. That's what we're gonna have to. We're gonna just
because that's what an emoji is.
We're just.
It's a shorthand for an emotion.
Yeah, well. Which emoji you want to see?
I already said it. I just want to see how the eggplant emoji is just going to get portrayed. Because that's just going to be beautiful.
I want to see the toilet emoji.
Oh, the little poop?
Why not both?
Why not both? Oh, man. I just don't know.
But yeah, there's that. And
yeah, there's totally that. There definitely is that.
It's going to be directed by Anthony Leondis and written by Eric Siegel, which I honestly looked them up and their resume is empty, so...
Very much
shows how much
we'll plan on seeing that in like 2020 when the emoji's dead.
And we're gonna wait in line though. Hopefully. Right, we're gonna be first in line to see it because we're gonna be so excited after the trailer comes out.
I mean, you could stand in line by yourself.
All right, just mark my words.
I will remember this because I swear to God, in 2020 when this movie comes out, and I find myself standing in line, I'm turning around and punching you in the face.
How? That's just not my fault. I should punch you in the face for not listening to me.
I'll punch you in the face for being right. All right, I'll be like, you remember this pass, Ronnie? You remember this?
All right, and then finally,
future Ronnie, take note. I'm ready for a punch.
So wrapping up with this podcast, is the weekend's movie releases. So, there's 3 movies coming out this weekend. Why are you looking at me like that? Because I added it to the show notes afterwards.
Yeah, because I was like, bro, this is not even part of the notes. What's going on?
It is. Scroll down.
Oh, all right.
I added it just before the podcast.
Meanwhile, you're on your bathroom break. You bastard.
I'm not going to lie.
Oh, my God.
I was using the bathroom while doing it. But...
I mean, you gotta have a pre-podcast poop, so it's all good.
All right, listen. So there's 3. There's The Legend of Tarzan, The Purge Election Year, and the BFG.
What's the BFG?
So that one actually looks interesting. So it's directed by Steven Spielberg.
Okay.
Which he's, if not one of the best directors.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And it has Mark Rylance, who he's like. So it's pretty much about this little girl who finds this giant, and he takes her to like this giant. It's called like Giant Country or something like that. And he's actually afraid, like he's very scared.
Okay.
And this girl is actually more brave than him, and he kind of becomes brave from seeing this little girl being, acting like the way she is.
Yeah.
And he gets, a little brave and stuff like that. And there's more to it.
What does BFG stand for?
I don't know. I forgot. I remember learning it.
Like
big freaking giant. I don't
probably,
know.
yeah.
But yeah, and Mark Rylance plays the giant who won Best Supporting Actor in 2016.
Okay.
For the Bridge of Spies, which was good. I don't think he deserved it. It should have gone to like. Yeah, I know. It's not that he deserved it. It's just that I feel like other actors got snubbed, like Tom Hardy in the Revenant.
Okay.
And what was the other one? I can't remember the other one. But there's one more. I know I was like pissed. I was like, oh man, like it should have gone to this guy. Yeah. But yeah, he was still. He still deserved it. I'm not gonna say he didn't deserve it. It's just the other actors I think deserved it a little more. Anyways, there's that. Then there's The Legend of Tarzan, who I can't remember who is directed by.
Right?
Yes, it's live action.
Right.
They're actually saying it's very faithful to the source material.
Okay.
Not always good, but hopefully.
But the original Tarzan movie was a good movie.
Is that the original source material?
What?
I don't think that's the original source material. That's
Well, you mean the... Well, then I guess the original source material would be the book.
The book,
it?
yeah.
Written by Disney.
Was it written by Disney?
Well,
I can't remember.
It's a Disney
I don't
book,
think
isn't
so.
it?
I don't think so.
It's not a Disney book?
Which no, I don't think so. I don't think it is. But yeah, it's Alexander, I think his name, Skarsgård is not directing it. He is Tarzan.
Okay.
And also the girl playing Jane is what's her name? Margie Robert? The one playing Harley Quinn. Margie Robert. I always forget her name. I cannot remember it. But she's beautiful. She's beautiful as Jane, as Harley Quinn. She gets my approval, so we good.
Sounds good.
And then there's the Purge election year. Looks good. Actually, my dad actually wants to go see. I was surprised.
Oh, wow.
He came out of nowhere and he was like, "Hey, do you know that movie?" I was like, "What?" He's probably gonna bring up Independence Day or something like that because that's his time and stuff.
Yeah, his time. What?
His time. Yeah,
he came out like 1994.
Well, man, shut up. So, anyways, I just thought he'd relate to that more. All the movies that came out recently, okay. And it ended up being
the Purge.
The Purge. And I'm like, the Purge? He's like, yeah. And then he's like, yeah, man, I don't want to see that other movie. I'm like, what movie? The last one on my mind was Independence. He comes out, Independence. I'm like, wow. Really? He's like, yeah, that movie looks garbage.
Because they don't have Will Smith. That's why. Because Will Smith's not in it.
And I heard it's bad. I heard it's really, really bad.
I heard that too, actually.
Like horrible bad. Like you gotta watch it drunk bad.
Damn.
Yeah, and you might not still enjoy it. How to send it to me? I just said this to you. I always gotta do that.
It's always about you, man. It's always about you.
Purge election year looks good.
It's good. I didn't see the second Purge, but
oh man,
I saw the first one.
So it continues.
I loved it.
Well, that's the thing. The first one really doesn't.
It doesn't continue with the second one, right?
The second one. But
what was the second one? The second one
continues with this third one.
Wasn't the second one an election type of thing?
No, it was like this guy. He was almost like Punisher type. He lost his wife and kid, I think, and he was kind of getting revenge, and he ended up saving this other group of people, and yeah, he saved the day a bit. He was like a Punisher. He had a pretty cool armored up car. He was going to kill. That's what he was, and he ended up saving people.
He's out for some vengeance.
And now in this one, he's
also continuing the story of the second movie
of the same guy.
Not
the cool. Who played
cool.
Crossbones in Civil War. But, which I was in Civil War, I was kind of dumb why they killed him off. Did you see it? Civil Wars? It's not the big spoiler. It's like it happens in the first 5 minutes.
Oh wow.
He's gone. I don't know if he's dead, but the way it looked like was that he's dead. And I was like, why would they do that to a villain? It's like, especially an actor like him, like he looked like he'd be returning all the time. Huh. He was a pretty decent actor, especially action star, Yeah. So I don't know why would they kill him off. I have no idea. But anyways, back to Purge. They're continuing with him with his story. Okay. And he's like a bodyguard for this like politician, and she's like gonna become president, or I don't know what.
Oh yeah. I was looking at like the
trailer.
The trailer.
Yeah. And she's trying to get the Purge. She's kind of.
Yeah, they're trying to get rid of the Purge and stuff. Yeah.
And they're trying to kill her for that.
Because people don't want to get rid of it.
Well, people want it, yeah.
But some people don't, and some people do. Yeah. It's always a divide. If in some alternate reality, the Purge was real.
You're really gonna ask me this?
I am gonna ask you this because, I mean, when I first saw the movie, I thought it was, in my sick little head of mine, I thought it was a great idea. Because it was essentially a new idea.
Yeah, well, it was very interesting. I agree.
Yeah, I never heard of anything like that before. Yes. So that's why I thought it was. I was like, wow, it's actually pretty interesting. It's like a plague.
You're scaring me a bit. Your face. You guys got to see his face. He looks like he's about to hold in it.
No. But seriously, or something. But seriously though, would you be? I don't know. I don't think you can answer that question.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly,
I was just gonna say that. Yeah. Because you don't know how you'll act when it happens. I would like something to say I'll be brave, but I might go under.
Might be hiding under my bed for the first time.
I don't even got a bed.
So. Damn, the fourth podcast in, bro. I think you should get a bed.
Yeah.
Damn.
The podcast is not paying for the bills, man. I gotta go to the river to wash.
Damn.
No, but seriously, yeah, it looks good.
It does.
It looks great, and all right. So out of all these 3 movies, if you had $13 in your pocket or 15, whatever you need to buy a ticket, and you went to go buy a ticket, which
Probably
one
the
will you
Purge.
see?
Then.
Purge?
Yeah, because I'm most interested in it.
Okay.
I mean, Tarzan is cool.
Yeah.
And then the BFG sounds good, but then the only thing that's really catching my eye there
is the Purge. Cool. For me, it'd be Tarzan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to see Tarzan. It looks good.
Okay.
It has a good cast. It even has Samuel L. Jackson.
Does it really?
Yeah, he's all dressed up like how he was in Django, which I like that character that he played.
That was a great character.
He was funny. It was hilarious. So,
did you see the news that he still thinks Mace Windu's alive? You know, I'm not cutting you off here, but following up on Samuel L. Jackson.
That's Mace Windu.
Star Wars.
He's just talking.
I think so too. He just wants to be part of that movie, though.
Yeah, he just wants the fans to be like,
he's been dead. He's dead a long time ago.
Yeah, bring him back. Yeah,
he died in episode 3.
Yeah.
No, episode.
He's dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, you get paid enough. You do ads for banks. I don't care.
He gets so many royalties. He has to have so many royalties.
Well, why are you asking to be?
Exactly.
You good?
I mean, I understand because it's coming back as a big thing.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Yeah, it is actually pretty cool, but yeah, just you got Nick Fury. You cool with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just stay there, man. Just stay there.
just be Nick Fury.
Just be Nick Fury. Yeah,
just change your name.
But yeah, that's it for this podcast.
That's it. All right.
That's
so we're wrapping it up then.
We're wrapping it up. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.
But yeah,
I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please, share this as much as you can. Like it. Comment. Definitely comment. The most important thing
I love seeing people's comments.
Yeah, I like conversations. I like when people talk and give their opinion on it, because I like to see what they think about a film.
Yeah. And
comment and give us your idea of. Tell us what you're gonna see this weekend. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so love to hear what you guys are doing. Mm-hmm. What's going on? We're not stalkers or anything, we promise. Yeah, no. I mean, Ronnie, I don't know about that, but I'm not. I promise. I'll follow you on Instagram though. But yeah, my name is Ronnie. My name is Jesse. Farewell. Bye.